You ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP?
Since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years!
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
New Amsterdam Vodka is an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the only exceptionally smooth vodka that is 5 times distilled, 3 times filtered, and rated 93 points. New Amsterdam believes wins big and small become legendary when you celebrate them with your crew. So here's to the blue, white, and gold, the Memphis grit and grind, and reliving winning moments big and small with Tennessee's favorite basketball team. New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/juniorgrizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/juniorgrizzlies.
When the arena lights dim for a concert or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person who will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's a person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to give you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let other fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Stay on top of everything happening in the 901, the Mid-South, and beyond with Grind City Media's e-newsletter, bringing all the news and notes directly to your inbox. Lang's World, always by Lang Whitaker, touches on the biggest stories in the world of sports and pop culture, while Michael Wallace's Grizzlies Insider brings you all the latest coverage and analysis around the Grizzlies and NBA. Don't miss a thing. Stay connected to the conversation and sign up to download the lowdown today at grindcitymedia.com.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's a Tuesday, June 9th, 2026 edition of the show. Today on the show, Game 3 of the NBA Finals was last night in New York City, and it saw San Antonio turn the NBA Finals into a good series. We'll get to everything that took place last night in San Antonio. We'll get to all the news and notes today, including more coming out about that Texas Tech quarterback and his possible eligibility. Got a bunch of stuff to get to. It's a Tuesday. It's really nice out. Smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, we got a bunch of stuff to get to, not the least of which is, of course, NBA Finals Game 3 last night, which was in New York City. Quite the scene that was going on in New York, and it saw the Knicks fall short, lose to San Antonio, and now we have a series on our hands in a NBA Finals, which I've got to believe is there's going to be these numbers that come out. This is the most watched finals since whenever. It's been a long time because it certainly feels like the NBA has got center stage. That one took forever last night. Probably not Roser's favorite amount of time for a game. As someone who was recording after the game last night, I had a keen awareness of how long that game was taking. My expectation was we will probably start recording by, I don't know, maybe like 10. We usually run like an hour and 10. It gets me done at 11. Whatever. No, dude. We didn't get done with the podcast until like midnight last night, and I was like, oh, come on. Like, why? Thanks a lot, Mark Davis. I blame him for him and John Goebel. As soon as I saw them walk out on the court, I was like, oh, here we go. Before I get to anything, I'll welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandits in your set. Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neckar, John Lance. He's Dr. Thunder. He's John the Polluter. He's John Sweeney. Hello, John.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I texted y'all last night. I believe I did send y'all a text that was like, challenge, foul, bucket, timeout, challenge. And I'm like, there's literally been 50 seconds of basketball and we've been sitting here for 15 minutes.
Let me take a quick 20-second timeout to remind you, here's the big problem. They ran out of challenges, and they were right.
Yes,
every time. Not one time was something challenged that the team was wrong about.
Yep.
And in fact, they probably would have won another challenge that was unable. They certainly would have won the Towns foul late.
Yes.
But they also, how about the catastrophe on the sidelines where Dylan Harper runs out on the court even though he hasn't been subbed in? Anyway, Devin Walker's here. He is the microphone mangler. Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe, the reporter, the photographer. He's Walker 93.
Yeah, I also was not happy with that pace of the game last night. I looked at my clock and I said, why is it 11 o'clock in the fourth quarter just starting? What are we doing here, bro?
What are we doing?
Because the first two games were so fluid, right?
I know.
It moved.
Also,
pace was great.
That was to the great detriment of the New York Knicks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Forget blaming the refs for what took place. Because honestly, I have gone back and I have seen video montages of the fouls that were called. And I do think this. I think there's two things that absolutely played against the Knicks last night, which now, of course, I'm recording everything right off the bat, right after the game gets done last night, right? You don't have time to digest everything that has come in. And I do think that is of great benefit towards the show that we record right after the game, because then I'm not polluted by what everybody is saying. I've got my own thoughts on what I just watched. But I will say that in retrospect, watching back the calls, one of the things that stood out to me was that in the first half, we always talk about playing with force, and you constantly hear coaches playing with force. And that was San Antonio. And whether it was Wemby mushing Brunson in the head or it was throughout that game, it was very clear that they put an onus on bringing the physicality, them being the tough team, them being the ones that were going to do the extra stuff. And they were very physical. And I do think that threw Brunson off at the beginning, where it became way too Brunson-centric after that took place. And then I think it felt like up 7 in the second half. It felt like, no, we're coming out. We're going to be the ones this time. And the Knicks did come out there and try to play physical. And it put the Spurs in the bonus with like 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that they were called for a bunch of bad fouls.
Oh, they were fouling,
I think
bro.
they were fouling them.
They were fouling.
And it is the second worst thing you can do in a game like that. The first worst thing you can do is obviously turn the ball over a ton and give them a bunch of easy buckets. But the second worst thing you can do is dictate a game by your mistakes that leads to an immense amount of half-court basketball. It is what we talked about regarding San Antonio and Oklahoma City. It is what we talked about even when we were trying to analyze last year, the Grizzlies with no chance against Oklahoma City. It was like your only chance is if you keep your turnovers anemically low. You know that they are going to get up to a quarter of their points off of turnovers, and they score off live balls like nobody else does. But make them set up. Make them run a play, because you've got a 9-foot guy standing in front of the rim. So there's only so much you can do to be able to score. And that is the problem. The problem with the fouling, and the problem with the immense amount of fouls called, and the problem with putting them in the bonus so early is now that just became half-court basketball. And you've got to figure out how you're going to survive and get buckets. It's hard to move the ball side to side, and you ain't getting anything within 8 feet of the basket unless it's like random.
Yeah.
Like nothing. Or threes. So that is what happened, right? So now you get into the fourth, into the second half, the whole second half. It's like, all right, why are the Knicks taking all these threes? It's because that's the shot that's open. What do you want them to do? Go? They tried going, and he's swatting Landry Shamet at the rim. Yeah. He's swatting this guy at the rim. Like, you ain't getting anything easy at the rim, bro. Not with that condor that's standing down there. So you're taking threes, and they went 0 for 10.
In the fourth quarter, yeah. And they were picking them up full court, too. I think it's another thing. Like, there was a lot of times that they were getting whoever brought the ball up for the Knicks was turning. They were getting turned. By the time they get to half court, it's 11 seconds on the shot clock.
And now I got to figure out what I'm doing in 11 seconds with a guy that's standing in front of the rim.
Exactly. And it's like,
I'm not getting a good shot.
Nah, and them Spurs, I'll give it credit to the Spurs. They played amazing defense last night.
They did.
Dude, their defense
like,
was
just on the string. Like the possession we showed yesterday where the ball was popping.
Yep.
It was like they were timing them rotations where like we're already here.
Their rotations were so good last night.
The only time it wasn't was exactly what I was talking about, which was when the game's moving. Make them move. If you can score off transition, all of a sudden that defense ain't that defense anymore. Yeah. They put 42 on them in the second quarter of that game.
Yep. Yes.
I read last night that is the second highest scoring quarter by a team in the finals.
Yeah.
42 is immense.
A lot of points in 12 minutes, bro.
It's a lot of points to get in 12 minutes.
That's efficient as hell.
The last
was
one
rocking in there in the second quarter.
The last one, Game 5 of Milwaukee and Phoenix.
Yeah,
I think it was the third quarter. The Bucks scored. Second quarter.
Second quarter, Bucks
they scored 43.
Have 43. Yeah,
that's the highest.
Yeah,
but it was 42 last night. 42 in a finals game is insane for a quarter. And they were flying up and down the floor. It's Alvarado. It's OG Anunoby. They're causing turnovers. They're getting out on the break. You look last night. I think
Josh Hart too.
San Antonio had 5 fast break points. 5.
Yeah.
So they did nothing in transition against you. But you weren't able to cause transition against them because you're either taking the ball out of the basket or, more importantly, you're standing at the free throw line. Mike Brown talked about it last night because he was pissed about the second half of that game. And he's not a guy he's not a big blame the refs guy. So it does hold weight. But this is what Mike Brown had to say about last night and the officiating.
I want to make sure I get something clear. Coach Mitch Johnson and the Spurs, they won the game tonight. They came and took the game. But I will say this, I never thought I'd be in the NBA Finals and see a team get 24 free throw attempts in the second half to another team's 8. And I don't think I complain much about officials or the fairness when it comes to the free throw attempts. San Antonio is a great team. They're a great team. Okay? It's going to lower our odds big time if we play game 4 and in the second half, they get 24 free throw attempts to our 8. And maybe we were fouling. But they fouled too.
Yeah, I'm not letting you do that, Mike Brown. I'm sorry, bro. We can't do that.
Here's my problem with it.
Tell Brunson to stop dribbling the ball into the damn ground.
Okay, number one, it's 100% what you have to do as a coach, though.
You have to.
You have to
make
do
refs
that.
start looking for it.
You have to do that.
Because they
you have to call out.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless, you have to call out because he didn't scream, he didn't yell, he didn't curse about it.
Soft.
He just said it's 24-8. And it at least puts it in your head.
Yes.
Right? Like that's the job. The job is put it in their heads because, it can matter a great, great deal. And I will say, they were physical too.
Yeah.
And they probably got the short end of the stick. I did not think officiating was nearly as bad in this one. Look, the Knicks got no calls in game 2.
They have gotten no calls at all in this series.
No,
like they haven't. Yeah, they haven't gotten them at all.
You can't pick the game when you lose and decide you want to bring up the refs. The reason why you lost is because the guy who won the game for you in the first 2 games decided to not be present, or the other cat, the one he was not present either. It's like that's the reason why you lost.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna stand up for Cat. They don't pass him the ball.
They don't.
Because Brunson's dribbling that.
He doesn't touch it. They are 8 minutes into that game, and I text you guys. I said, he has touched the ball once.
Yeah.
How?
He hasn't scored a fourth quarter point in the series.
Yep. People were talking about how he's like the MVP through 2 games. They played the first 8 minutes, and he didn't get the ball. Yeah, he's got one time, and he scored on Cornette on the baseline.
You can't score
he was
as
1
many
for 1
points as us.
And I was like, they don't have a natural matchup for him.
They don't. He was a cheat code in the first 2 games.
Right.
He was the one that won. He was the natural mismatch in the first 2 games.
Yeah. Well, and they did do a good job putting a body on him when Wemby was out of the game or pulled away from the basket, because that's when he is a real problem, right? Yeah. Because he goes down there. All of a sudden, if Wemby is not in front of the basket, he's the biggest guy on the court. And so he's got to do something. And especially, look, depth has been a tremendous benefit for New York, and that depth didn't show up at all last night. I mean, they got less than nothing out of McBride. Shamet was terrible, and this was the worst regression to the mean ever. Yeah, but he's a starter. But they needed that bench because Bridges went to the bench 3 minutes into the game. He never got involved. He never got in the flow of the game. Those early fouls took him out of that game. How many times did we live that with our beloved Jaren Jackson Jr., where it's like, you get those 2 fouls 3 minutes into the game, and he just never.
You never find a flow.
Never catches never got going.
Yeah.
Right? Because it was like he never. Because he sat for 15 minutes after, he didn't play him the rest of the quarter. And in that game, you're literally sitting for an hour if you're out for a quarter.
Yes, bro. You're sitting for a minute.
The game was forever.
Sweat dried up and
Bridges
everything.
never got back into it. And then the one thing that I would have great concern about is that's 2 fourth quarters in a row where they could not get buckets. You know what I mean? They didn't get buckets in game 2 either.
No.
There's a couple horrible errors in judgment by San Antonio, but they only scored 21 points. Mm-hmm. They scored 21 points in the fourth quarter of game 2 and got away with it because of the throwing the ball off the back of Castle. And then in this game, what they have 20?
They had 20 last night, yeah.
I mean, that's
23 to 20 in the fourth quarter.
I mean, it's a 1-point game going into the fourth.
And not even just the fourth quarter. You're talking about, like, if you look at the fourth quarter of game 2 all the way through this game, fourth quarter, first quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, that's 4 out of 5 quarters San Antonio just straight up has looked better. The second quarter last night, the Knicks were the better team. But every other quarter last night, San Antonio was better and they looked better.
Well,
Castle was playing with force too last night.
Oh my God! Yeah. I mean, look, we had talked about yesterday. Like, hey man, it might be more Harper and less Castle.
Yeah.
Because you want the steady hand of Fox being out there. Fox could not. Fox and Harper both couldn't make shots last night.
Fox hit the one at the end.
Fox hit the big one. Well, no, the big one is
the Castle.
The Castle grenade.
The Castle 3.
Wemby just dribbled the ball around for 20 seconds, throws it to him, and he hits that friggin' shot.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey, man, he was big time last night.
Hey, the Fox
it's
thing.
One of those things. You were a rookie. You were second-year player playing the MSG, and from the jump, he was with it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was going
to the basket.
He was like, I don't fear nothing,
He's got the weirdest drives because it's like explosive at the beginning, and then it goes down to an absolute crawl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pacheco hoops, bro.
It goes down to an absolute crawl by the time he gets to the box.
Yeah.
And it's like, bop,
and layup.
And he's near the rim. Yeah. And it's like, what just happened here? He's got, like, he does the explosive start into the slow euro. It's like he turns into Kyle Anderson 2 feet from the basket.
Isaiah Pacheco to Kyle Anderson real quick.
Yes.
Yeah, he got it,
measured.
Man. I love it.
Both of those guys
are
they're such good finishers. Of course he is.
Wemby called him the most mature player on the team. And Castle said, I don't know about that. I don't go to bed at 9 o'clock.
Hey, shout out Castle, man. Dreadhead Gang stand up, man. They play their butt off. For the first game of MSG.
You didn't believe in them.
I didn't believe it. I did not believe in them. I thought
you got caught up in the wave.
Nixon 4. Man,
everybody
look, bro,
got caught up in the wave.
I thought
that thing was a trap. Knicks 1.5 was a trap. Because it was like, who is betting on the Spurs?
Yeah.
Who?
Wemby responded, bro. I always say like the 8-foot, the 20-foot dude should never be playing around the perimeter. Like you said, we all the same height.
Oh my goodness!
And last night, bro, he was playing with like force
at the beginning.
We had like 3 dunks in the first quarter.
That's the scary part. Me and Jacoby were talking about last night. Jacoby's like, "Oh, why wouldn't you just do that all the time?"
That's what I was saying. I was yelling at my home. I was texting my homeboys. I was like, "Why does he not do this shit all the time?
Why would you not do? It's tired.
Throw it to the hand.
It's fatigue.
Dotted line and in. You should be playing right
it's
there.
It's fatigue.
Stop trying to be KD.
They've played
Shaq.
every other day. They just played a 7-game series. It's conditioned as you are. He also only played 29 minutes a game throughout the regular season, and he is regularly playing 38 to 40.
Yeah,
it's a different deal, and you can see him getting tired.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's part of it
because he's like his strides get longer. He starts doing the long.
So at the
arm.
beginning of the game, he's like, "Yo, let me go crack on everybody," and then it's like, "Man, this is kind of
takes a lot out of me."
Yeah, this takes a lot out of you, right? You get to that last part, it's not as easy to be right around the basket fighting everybody.
But he unstoppable around the dotted line.
But I mean, so part of it was obviously San Antonio, how locked in they were, how good defensively they are, how impressed we are with their young players. The other thing is like that Knicks offense, just like
it is.
Oh my God,
bro.
Have you ever seen any team like this where it's like they look unbelievable for stretches? And honestly, they have for, frankly, 13 games. The better part of 13 games, it's like they hit you with these tsunamis. I thought the game was over in the second quarter.
Oh, when they
Once they flipped it and they were up 7 by halftime, I did not think it was crazy for Barkley to say this thing's over.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is MSG. The crowd's on top of you.
That Wemby, not the Wemby, the OG threw on the wing.
Oh my God!
Timeout, crowd rocking.
Oh well, because it was. I've got
lit.
it. First, they put Clarkson in. He hits the one from the corner.
Yeah.
Then they come down. Then Cat bully balls all the way to the rim. He hits one. Then they come back down. Cat slaps it away, and that led to the OG three.
Yeah.
It was like bang, bang, bang. It was like the Clarkson one, the Cat one, then the OG Anunoby one, and I mean, Mariska Hargitay is like going crazy.
And the guard was on fire.
Oh my God! And it's
it
like
was on fire.
It's like, yo, you just got this flipped, and San Antonio's kind of walking back to their bench, and these guys are all high-fiving. The crowd's like halfway out on the court, and it's like, oh, brother, you just ran into a load of crap, brother. You are in trouble now.
It could have been, but then the second half, like the third quarter opens, and like the Knicks, I know it was the first two. It may have been their first 2 possessions, they didn't even get a shot. They turned it over on both of them, and the Spurs scored. It's like, okay, well.
And then they put Spurs in the bonus in like 3 minutes.
That was their chance. Like if the Knicks take that from 7 to like 17 right out of the gate, they may have been curtains.
If you're the Knicks, do you play you talk about the offense? Do you play more through Cat? Because I saw a stat today. Brunson has 13 assists and 13 turnovers. Of course, he's the one in the fourth quarter you want to get the ball to. But like, are you playing more through Cat more so than having Brunson?
I think it's certainly something you got to think about.
Because it's like, bro, Brunson. I know he's an elite finisher, but like. He's not really a point guard, bro. He's like a bucket guard.
Not setting everybody up.
He a bucket guard, bro.
Right.
He ain't trying to pass the rock.
One thing I saw them do last night that they did is they invade. Like when they would do try to run things through Cat, like throwing the ball in that like area between the wing and the corner, like they just swarm him. They swarm him and just make it immediately uncomfortable for him. And obviously, the Spurs have been they play with a level of physicality.
He's got the ball.
He start doing this, like, bro. Go to the force. Go to the inner. Go to it.
Well, and also you have these guys that are playing off of Brunson. Like, I mean, you can't. OG had 17 in the first half, and Josh Hart was making threes, and it's like. They got some role player contributions.
Oh, yeah.
In that game, like for sure, playing around those other guys. Like those guys not only were getting open shots, they were making them. Like they were swing, getting it to Hart, and he was knocking them down. And the reason I've been so harping on the fourth quarter is because, like, dude, you got to think about this. What'd I say? They had 20 in the fourth quarter. I mean, one of them is that transition pull-up 3 that Brunson hit, and another one is that crazy-ass corner 3 that Anunoby hit. You take those off, that's 14 points. You know what I mean?
They couldn't.
Yeah, look at that. He has not scored a point in the fourth quarter. That is unreal, bro.
It's impossible.
Where are you at? Because he played the most minutes last night in the fourth quarter.
So last night he took four shots in the fourth quarter. In games 1 and 2, he only took one shot each in the fourth quarters of both of those games.
Last
night he took he was 0 for 4. He's 0 for 6.
Well, and what? Two of them are threes, right?
2 or 3. Because he hadn't touched the ball in a minute. He did the thing where you said I haven't touched this ball. As soon as it hits my hands, I'm shooting.
Yeah,
it,
one of them was that one from the side.
Yeah, I'm shooting the ball, bro. I don't care what y'all say. I'm shooting it.
Yes.
Because I can't touch the ball no other way.
They really do not throw him the ball.
No.
That is one of the things. Like, it's like you want him to be more aggressive, be more aggressive, be more aggressive. I'm like, he doesn't have the ball.
Yeah.
That first 8 minutes. Because all the time, I mean, listening to stuff. I've been listening to all these podcasts and reading all this stuff about the series getting dissected after game 2, and they're talking about Towns is the Wemby stopper, and Towns is the cheat code, and if you voted for MVP today, it'd be Towns and all this stuff. And then, like, first 8 minutes of that game, I'm like, bro, he's just running up and down the court.
Yeah.
Throw him the ball. All I heard for the last 48 hours was Karl Towns, and he's just standing in the corner.
People say that Jalen Brunson read those clips, but he's like, you know what? No. no. If somebody's going to be the MVP, it's going to be me,
That's
buddy.
fair.
It's going to be me.
Hey, no, they pissed him off, too. Wemby pissed him off by slapping him in the back of the head.
he did.
Yeah, come on.
Because at that point, well, number one, that should have been
flagrant.
Yes. And number 2, you could see Brunson was like, F that. It's me versus Spurs.
Yeah.
Because the next one said,
You don't
he's trying to body.
Yes.
Stuff.
You don't hit me in the head. I'm going to take y'all out 1 on 5. Y'all want this?
Y'all want it?
Here I go. And I'm like,
It's exactly what the Spurs want.
pass the ball.
Pass the ball.
Pass the ball.
It was 1 pass maximum.
That's why,
It's like he's playing 21. He's playing 21.
There was a point where I was like, man, he's rolling with Alvarado a little long right here. And I think it's because the ball actually gets moved. It passes.
I texted Jacoby when he got his 4th foul, and I was like, that is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
They pass it. They move
They
the
moved
ball.
the ball without
They
him.
moved the ball. Now, the problem was Shamet sucked.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Ass.
Well, and Alvarado always, he's done this.
Do you remember when he was like 12 for 13 or whatever it was in the last round? It's like there was going to be this is bad timing to do it at home.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's going to be some regression to the mean.
Right.
You don't get to shoot 95% from 3.
I mean,
That's
he was a training camp invite on a non-guaranteed contract.
That boy made $2.5 million this year.
There's going to be some regression.
95% from 3. That's crazy. But, yeah, Alvarado wasn't there. Like, Clarkson did some stuff, but he still was a mess. Like,
No. Clarkson was one of the only.
He scored some buckets, but he was still a mess, though, bro. Like, it was like, calm down, dog.
Oh, no. The grenade he hit it from the top of the key was monstrous.
Big shot, but
But they came down and hit a 3 immediately on the other end.
Champagne came down and hit one, I think, right after that.
89. I was like, oh, my God. What a shot.
But it's like, yo, the role player's supposed to be. Josh Hart played well. He's a role player. He played well.
He's a
last night.
dog.
No. He's there for it.
Yeah.
He is foxhole.
Anunoby's there for it, too. Dude, Anunoby has done it twice now this series.
How many shots did he block?
Anunoby?
2. I remember both.
Yeah. But he's done it twice this series where he is driven and Wemby is right next to him and he goes bump, dunk.
2 hands.
He's like, I don't give a crap that you're 7'5".
I love that he plays that
I'm still
fire.
stronger than you.
Yes.
But everybody else, bro, y'all gotta come for the fight, bro.
Yeah.
Big head Brunson.
Pass the ball.
Towns. Yeah, Brunson passed the ball.
His best 3 offensive plays last night where he scored on was the one where he actually was able to turn the corner in the second half, and then Mitch Johnson immediately did the Popovich and called timeout right after, like, that's not happening. And then the other 2 were when he was like a spot-up shooter. Just catch, shoot.
Okay, so if I was on the Knicks side of this, and we don't have extreme rooting interest in any of this, so this is actually fun that we get to talk about, right?
Good hoops.
If I'm the Knicks, I would absolutely believe, like, bro, we just played terrible. We got nothing out of our bench. Like this, it sucks. It was game 3. It was at home. But big picture is we're up 2-1 in the finals, and we take 100% control of this series. Let's go have our best game, right? Like, and you're pissed off, and you can probably think to yourself, like, they gotten the calls, and whether it's the fault of the officials or whether it is our own fault, we understand we can, like, The reason we lost is because we had to play half-court basketball the whole damn second half of that game. And they flipped that game on us, and we're not going to allow that to happen anymore. Like, I absolutely think you could easily convince yourself, right? Not that you should have. And again, and on the Spurs side, you already heard what they thought going in, which was, bro, we shouldn't have lost game 1 and we shouldn't have lost game 2. Those were winnable games that we, are going to have regrets for. But it also gives us a confidence to know this is not some kind of wipeout, and we should have won those games. And, like, they really believed that. Like, they spoke that with confidence, and they played like a team. That team was not. That did not look like a team. That looked like a team with their backs against the wall that believed in themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
On the other hand, I do think if you're the Knicks, you're going, that was a disaster, right? It was a friggin' 3-hour epic. In their locker room, they're probably like, screw Mark Davis, screw John Goble. This thing was a mess. Even if you want to say that the Knicks were rightfully in the position that they were in and that the calls were not goofy, even if you want to say that, you cannot deny that game was officiated like a middle school game. Like, what are we doing? What do we do? This is the NBA Finals. Why are people going to the free throw line 50 times?
Yeah.
Either let them play physical or don't.
Yeah.
Right?
Did y'all not watch the first 2 games?
Right. Either let them play physical or don't.
Yeah.
But, like, they're way too involved.
Yeah.
And like I said, the challenges ruin the viewing experience.
The flow of it.
Oh my God. It's honestly.
So tired of seeing Mark Davis at center court being like,
and then here's the other problem. They were always wrong. Always wrong. How do you win every challenge?
3 for 3. Was it 4 for 4 or 3 for 3?
How about this? And one of them, this is how bad these idiots are. I think they're awful. I really do. That crew. Just terrible.
You don't think that deserves to be on
This is how bad. I can't believe he always gets finals assignments. I really can't. I can't believe it.
He knows somebody, bro.
Like, those games do not look like that when it's Zarba's crew. They do not look like that when it's Scott Foster's crew. Does not look like that. It looks like that when it's always been him. And anyways, think about this. Thank God they did have to challenges. Like, they didn't have to challenge something stupid early in the game or something like that. Imagine if they wouldn't have had a challenge available for the Wemby 3 and 1. The game would have gone from 7 to 11.
Yeah.
7 to 11.
Yes.
And Mitchell Robinson got pushed into the guy.
Yeah.
But that's how bad the officials were.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would have, bro, that is a huge swing.
Big swing. Because the Knicks went down here to trade.
7 to 11?
The Knicks went down here to trade the next possession.
Yeah, they did.
That thing goes from 7 to 11 in the fourth quarter of the game based upon a play that was just, what are you watching? What are you watching on the Brunson head slap?
Yeah.
What are you watching on when they didn't have a challenge? Now, Brunson ended up hitting an elbow or 2 anyway, but still, they should have never been in a spot where there was 2.5 seconds left to get the ball in bounds and get a shot, which Brunson did make. Towns got mauled under the basket.
Mm-hmm.
The guy is standing right there. What are you watching? They didn't have a challenge. Imagine if Brunson doesn't make that shot. It's like, so there is part of me that's like,
the Brunson landing zone
if
was
I
weird
was
too.
a Knicks fan, I would think that was a miscarriage of justice, what just happened to us. Because these guys, like, you can't think of one that went the other way that's like that. And I just named 3 that were like, what the hell?
And you didn't even say the flagrant one that was on Brunson on the Champagne.
I thought that was weak.
Of course it was weak.
That was so weak.
Landing zone has gotten...
Because Champagne's
he looked at the crowd and smiled too, by the way.
Champagne's leg came forward. That right leg came
very
forward.
liberal on landing zone.
Yeah. Mark Davis is like, it has been upgraded to a penalty. I'm like, shut your beat, man.
Flagrant?
I hate Mark Davis.
He's the worst.
Flagrant?
So arrogant. Him and Goble.
I did love that every time they went under the tent, they lost.
Your officials, your referees,
You know what I mean?
Your referees cannot be more arrogant than the athletes. And when you have Mark Davis and John Goble out there,
He thinks we're there to see him.
Oh,
bro.
have you seen the clip?
It is too much arrogance.
You've seen the clip going around today, though.
Oh, the one with Mike Brown?
Where Mike Brown's
Yeah.
like, you called it a travel there, and you called it a foul there.
He said, oh.
And he's like, oh, shit, my bad. Mark Davis.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, my bad.
Thanks.
Fix it, idiot.
But, I mean, they were – I'm just saying, even if you want to – we don't have to go through every call because I'm sure the Knicks got some as well. But, like, it did seem like there were a lot of big ones that the Knicks needed their challenges for that did end up going the Knicks' way. And the fact that these guys were wrong every time. Never once was there a challenge where they were like, the play stands. No, the play has been overturned every time. And, oh, by the way, the play has been overturned and Keldon Johnson has been assessed an offensive foul. And that three-pointer doesn't count. And Victor Wembanyama is not going to the free throw line. Like, what just happened? They like swung the game. Yeah. You idiots.
Yeah.
Then I think we're gonna look up today. We're talking about the refs. We're gonna look up today. I think the refs the NBA's gonna go back and read that Wemby.
You think
Brunson.
so?
Bro, he gets a flagrant one. He's suspended for the next game.
No, he's not.
No, he's got one more.
He's got one more?
A point left, yeah.
He got one more point?
Yeah.
Because he should have got one for the last game. He's just been out there just
yeah,
mushing people, bro. Like
he's like trying to prove he's not French or something.
You know, he really is trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not a B, bro. I'm a mug you.
I wish I would have sent it. I didn't save it. What is he doing?
Bro, come on with me, bro.
Get off me.
Dude, if that was Mitchell Robinson probably would have
Brunson
punched
got
him.
him like he was going to do something.
Yeah. Brunson should have punched him. Like,
Okay.
just punch him.
All right, play that again. Play the clip again, Jalen. All right, watch. Okay. So this is what you see. So I did not like a little kid. So I did not save the video. When I got up this morning and I was looking through, scrolling through social media. There's a guy that made a video of this, and he says, "I wish I would have saved it." He says, "Everybody's going to see this Wemby like head mush, head slap, whatever you want to call it, that took place, and they say it should have been a flagrant. But let me show you what, and this is the problem with social media today. The clip starts here every time. The clip he is showing. This is where the clip starts.
Yeah.
And then you see this, and what you don't see is what happened before he did that. He's like, I'm going to show you the whole thing. And then he shows the whole thing. He's like, wait, what the hell? Brunson doesn't even do anything. I was like, oh, did he
Yeah.
Did he elbow him like in the groin, or did he you know what I mean? Did he bite his ankles or something?
Yeah.
Nope.
He's like, here's the whole clip. And Brunson goes up to him and he's like, the guy's like, what the hell?
Oh, you can't
seriously, nothing even happened.
You can't mush
Why
people,
are you
bro.
doing that?
You can't
That's
mush people,
funny.
bro, to basketball.
Especially a big head Brunson like that.
His hand got to be big. You know, Wimpy got the big hand, bro.
Yeah.
Big, mush.
Shit.
Mush, get off me.
Yeah.
Get off me, little ass dude. Little ass dude.
Stiff arm.
Derrick Henry his ass.
That is disrespectful,
No,
bro.
it really is. And then he laughed afterwards, too. Like, he laughed. Like, he knows he's not going to be able to do nothing to me about this. Like, I'm like, Wimby, you really kind of putting some tape together, bro, right now.
What if he said, I meant to push him in the back, but he's just so little?
His hand's so big.
And I proposed to Jacoby that people are not checking his temperature after he does crap like that. The Minnesota didn't either.
Nah.
They're not checking his temperature because he's a Shaolin warrior and they're scared of his kung fu. Might be just like he's so tall. What are you going to do? You got to kind of kick him.
Yeah, so I'm saying, what do you do? Because you
can't.
Really,
I mean,
you got to punch up.
I mean, that's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough because he might bop you on the head.
Exactly. Like a cartoon. But I mean, even in game one, Jalen, can you play the video in game one where when he slugged Josh Hart?
What?
He's been slinging people, bro. Jalen, can you play the video? Look. Like, he's just slinging people, bro. That's Alvarado.
Yeah. He's going. Is he done with the Knicks point? Is it just a Knicks point guard thing?
He's just slinging people, bro. Wimby ain't. Hey, look, man. Won't be like I said. He's trying to prove to people.
Dude,
I am not a-
Hey, he ain't done that to Deuce McBride yet.
He is the enforcer, bro.
Dude, the funniest was last night when Josh Hart got mad at Cornette, and Cornette's like he had no idea why he was mad.
No idea.
What are you mad? I'm just trying to take the ball out of bounds.
Luke Cornette's not hard to hurt anybody.
He had no idea. Dude, Josh Hart was like incensed. He's incensed.
I mean, the whole bench did come off too. They were about to beat his ass, bro.
Look, he's like about to kick him.
Look at Alvarado. Alvarado, like, hey.
He was so incensed by this.
I mean, get out the way, bro.
Yeah,
dude.
What were you about to do, Josh Hart?
That was so funny. He was so mad about it, and Luke Cornette's like, "What?
I do." I promise you guys.
Yeah, Josh Hart
okay.
just got up and just did a push. Like, what are you gonna do?
I mean, you could tell they get off me, bro. Like, I mean, I respect it, man. I love the feistiness, but it's
I was so glad. I was so glad it got feisty last night.
Yes.
Oh, you think that? And you?
I love smoke.
You think there was heat last night inside Madison Square Garden, brother?
Outside Madison Square Garden?
No. I'm saying Game 4 is going to. Now that they lost.
Oh yeah.
That crowd is going to be bananas.
You think?
Yes.
Yes,
or
bro.
you think there's going to be a nervousness to it?
No.
I don't like the way they acted after losing that game last night.
I do not think they're going to be nervous. I think they're I think they're angry.
I heard
Jacoby's not. He's not representative of them.
He's like, this would be the most Knicks thing ever. They're already like that's already in the head of some of them.
No, they're gonna be pissed
already in the
off.
head.
No, they're angry.
They're gonna be pissed.
Your average. But I mean, now in
give-
fairness, I don't know about your average Knicks fan
Yeah.
because that is one of the problems with last night is that's not your average Knicks fan. That's all mega rich people,
Right.
And so it's not necessarily the same real fan environment, especially when you have DJ Khaled on his phone the entire game.
Every time they showed him, bro, I was like, "Why are you here, bro?" First of all, you skinny now. Like you ain't the same. He's like Slim Khaled now, bro.
Okay.
He's not.
I got it, but I mean, he's not on the cover of a magazine.
His image is being fat, round Khaled.
Well, Fat Joe's not huge either.
I mean, exactly. His image has changed too.
Yeah.
He's not Fat Joe no more. He's not lean back Joe no more.
That's right. They're probably all like, you know what I mean?
He's podcast.
When Big Pun died,
it's over with.
No, I'm just saying and I mean, obviously Biggie wasn't because he was overweight, but I mean, he wasn't gonna. You got to. Those guys are obese. They were.
I mean, look, it's part of your image though, bro.
No, you can't.
It's like Monique, bro. When Monique got skinny, she wasn't funny no more, bro.
Is that true?
Bro, she wasn't funny no more, bro.
But is she happy?
When Monique got skinny.
Yeah, but I could take it the other way and tell you Adele is still unbelievable.
Adele?
Yes.
She was on that stuff too?
Look at old Adele and new Adele.
Oh, yeah. Look at Chasing
probably
Pavements
65
Adele.
pounds.
Yeah, look at Chasing Pavements Adele and Hello Adele.
I'm just
Two
saying,
different
bro.
people.
Is A-Ball getting skinny too? See, bro?
He is skinny. Yeah.
I just think, bro, look, it's a part
A-Ball was like 500 pounds. Like he was going to die.
Yeah, come on, bro.
man.
You're the one sitting there going, stay fat, Dave Blunt.
It's what I'm
And then Dave
saying.
Blunt's going to end up dead.
Yeah,
Dave
Lizzo.
Blunt is like
No.
on oxygen on stage.
Yeah.
Like, come
Bro,
on.
I know you as being round, bro.
But don't criticize him for, no.
Stay round.
Come on, they're not wrestlers. They're humans.
Let's see. TickPick.com.
You know what I mean? I understand if you're mad at, like, Rikishi.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's his bit.
If Rikishi shows up skinny, bro, we're done.
Well,
bro.
he's not a wrestler anymore. Is he still alive?
He's a podcaster, though.
Yeah, he came to. He was at Memphis Wrestling last year. He went to 5 Stars thing last year.
Rikishi was here, yeah. in Memphis.
Shut up, 5 Stars.
I wish I would have known.
They said he was not the nicest guy.
He wasn't?
They said he wasn't nice.
What about is my other guy still alive? Woo, woo, Tugboat? Is he still
I
alive?
don't think Tugboat's with us, bro.
Tugboat's dead?
Let me see. Tugboat.
Stinks. I liked him too.
I think he's
what about Earthquake? He dead?
Earthquake definitely crossed
Tugboat
over.
became Typhoon. Yeah, Earthquake and Typhoon, the natural disasters. Great tag team.
Tugboat is still with us. He's 69.
Let's go!
69, lives in Miami, Florida.
Bundy died.
Yeah, King Kong Bundy.
King Kong Bundy,
it's
right?
over,
He
yeah.
died. Oh, I loved all those guys when I was a little kid. I thought that, yes, I loved it. I like the guys that would sit on you. I did. They were all characters.
They are
Like
characters.
Viscera? like Viscera,
No, I
bro?
don't care about him.
Viscera was still sit on you?
Yeah, but that wasn't my age group. That
He
was
died,
that was
didn't
later.
he?
That was later.
Viscera died, didn't he?
Viscera did die.
Yeah,
Memphis legend.
See, yeah.
Rikishi was the nastiest. Because he like wore the thong and then like put his
Stink
ass
face.
on your face.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
terrible. That was a terrible thing.
We used to do that as kids, though.
What?
Yeah, we used to do. Yeah,
Freaky ass.
Don't lie. You did it last week.
Last week was crazy. As an adult, it's crazy. Doing the adult stink face is insane, by the way. No, we do not do the adult stink face. But as kids, you used to do the moves.
No, I never did that one.
You never did the stink face?
No. You know what hurts like hell?
What?
The camel clutch.
Dude, all those submission holds
So
hurt.
bad.
All the submission holds hurt.
It hurts so bad. Somebody put the camel clutch. When they sit on your back and they pull, that hurts so bad.
Yeah.
Everything hurts. Your back hurts. Your freaking neck hurts. Like you just never been in that. Because you know what you realize when you get put in the camel clutch? You've never been in that position. In life.
Yeah,
You've never stretched like that. Mm-hmm. There's no reason to, especially when there's pressure on your back.
Yeah.
It's like pulling your neck. Yeah.
Tough, bro. That is a tough one. Figure four leg lock hurts like hell too.
Figure four hurts like a mud
so
too.
bad.
I'm gonna tell you this. So, dude, when I first started in radio, it's a true story. When I first started in radio, I was on the other side of the glass. I used to do sports updates in the afternoon. This is pre-internet. And so every 20 minutes, I would have to do the sports updates, right? You're updating scores. This is how people found out about sports news, which is wild to think about, right? They listened to the radio because, like, they wanted to hear the scores from the games, the news of the day. I had all these sound clips, that I had to use and whatever. And, like, I took great pride in these sports updates, and they were usually, like, 3 minutes, right? But that's what I got to do, and then I had to run the board for Jeff and Jeff Weinberger and Jack Eaton. And they brought in Jimmy Hart and Jerry Lawler, and they were having an event here in town, a wrestling event. So they bring them in, and they cranked it up to 10 on the show. They're just like going back and forth, and Jimmy. Who I saw a picture of. He was here, he's been here. He was here like last week. He's around here a lot.
Yeah.
Right? I need to get Jimmy Hart in here. I love him.
For sure.
But he starts popping off, right? And he starts talking about how he wrote these #1 hits. And Jimmy wrote like a lot of the theme songs and all that stuff.
He wrote the Shawn Michaels joint.
He
wrote Shawn Michaels.
And he starts talking about Cinnamon Girl. And he starts talking about all this stuff. And then Jerry Lawler. So I can't remember who he was going to wrestle, but Jimmy Hart is like talking up the guy. And Jerry Lawler's like, Jimmy, we've been doing this for 25 years. And if there's one thing you've learned about me, when the strap comes down, blah, 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 I don't care who you want to bring to town. This is my town. I'm going to mangle him. I'm going to do that, blah, 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 blah. And this dude gets up to the microphone and he goes, "Oh, Lawler, you're just like the city of Memphis. You're built on a bluff." Bro, I start howling. I think this is the point.
Here we are.
It's just that old corny.
Yes, 80s wrestling, yes.
So then I'm laughing on the other side, whatever. I'm laughing so hard. Jack Eaton sees me, and Jerry Lawler is like, Jack, who's this kid? And Jack's like, "Oh, King, that's Chris. You know what he told me earlier? He told me wrestling's fake. What do you think about that, King?" He's like, "Hey, why don't you have him come in here?" And I was like, nah, I'm good, whatever. He's like, no, come on in here. So I like walk over to the other side, on the side of the studio, right? Bro, Jerry Lawler puts me in the cross-face chicken wing.
Is that the one with the arm?
Hey, I swear to God, like from here, like this side, the entire side of my body went completely numb. I thought he had paralyzed me. I'd never felt anything like that. It hurt.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, Jesus Christ, am I going to have to sue Jerry? And it lasted like a minute, and then like my senses came back. I don't even know how it works. It hurt so badly. He like put me in it and like cinched it up.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You still think wrestling's fake?" And I was like, shit. It hurts so bad.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't want to be. This move is not one of them I want to be put in.
I'm telling you, my whole side of my body went numb. Numb.
Crossface chicken wing.
I never felt anything like that. It hurts so
That's
badly.
the Bob Backlund move, bro.
Huh?
That's the Bob Backlund special.
Yeah,
That's what
Bob
he did.
that was Bob Backlund.
He's like, you still think wrestling's fake? And I'm like, no, leave me alone. No, it's real. It's real. Dude, leave me alone. It hurts so bad.
Most of the moves do hurt.
No,
bro.
they don't. They don't. No, they want to administer something. They can do it. Oh my!
I mean, Lane called it too. AJ Styles punched Lang in the face.
He did.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Actually punched him?
He showed them how they do it. Like, so he's like, I'm coming in with my forearm, and basically you stomp and like slap your leg. That makes it so it makes the sound.
Lang
He
was
goes,
like, do it for
he
real.
goes, but he does. They do. He's like, we do hit you, but it's it's not as hard. And he did it, and Lang
was like, oh, he was like, yo, oh,
rattled it. Like it rattled him. Yeah.
AJ Styles, bro. Don't PSA, the whole point is don't mess with wrestlers.
Those dudes are strong.
Don't yell at them and say it's not real because they will actually put you to sleep.
Is it?
For real.
Well, shout out our old buddy Jason Turgeon.
Oh, yeah.
He's the one who used to always say, he said, it's not fake, it's fixed.
Yeah, but don't mess with them. But yeah, no,
Scripted.
Yeah, it's scripted.
But no, the New York fans though, bro. I was a fan of the New York fans, like the passion. But last night they crossed the line, bro. They were like beating up Spurs fans on the street, taking jerseys off of people.
Yeah, it was.
You got to know that's gonna happen, especially after a loss.
Like
I would not have been outdoors.
Yeah.
Walking out of the arena with a Spurs jersey on.
Yeah, I think there's also some personal responsibility here for like even the Spurs people. Like,
No,
kinda
we're
need
not
to know.
we're not victim blaming.
I'm not
You're a victim blamer.
Victim blaming
yes,
people.
you are. Victim blamer.
because I do agree with
Victim
the other
blamer.
side of it that Knicks
No.
fans, like, you got to act normal,
Stop
but at
being-
the same time,
No.
like, dude.
No.
He's a 49ers fan, bro. You forget they beat up
Yeah,
people
right.
too.
Come
they beat
on,
up people
you're
all
a
the
victim
time.
blamer.
They beat
But,
up people in 49ers
AKA
fans.
the victim
Bro,
blamer.
you know what this game
AKA.
was. You know what this game was, and you're outside after it wearing a Spurs jersey. Like, yeah. Like, dude, what do you think's going to happen?
But what if I'm just
I don't know if
business?
they. I
What
don't
if
know
I'm
if
just
they were.
Get your ass
Hey,
beat.
there is no evidence he
Okay,
was saying.
fine,
Yeah.
Fine, I'll be a victim blamer. You
Hey.
don't wear a Spurs jersey.
Wow.
Like, you know you're going to get your ass whooped after
Wow.
that. Don't do
Victim
it.
blamer.
Victim
Be
spoken
smart.
like a real
No,
49ers
it's
fan,
not
bro.
victim, but
Wow.
it's common sense.
Wow.
And there's
I
not
hope-
enough of it
hey,
in this world.
Hey, I hope nothing terrible happens to me or Devin.
Exactly.
Wow.
Just walking down the street, bro.
Nothing's
Minding
going to
our
happen to
business.
y'all.
Wow.
Nothing
Just
would
minding
happen
our-
to y'all.
What if I go to the Ravens game, Roser, and I wear a Tennessee Titans jersey? Do I deserve to get my ass beat?
Yeah.
No.
Exactly. But you're saying in this situation,
I'm saying
they
this
deserve-
situation
Yeah.
is very different than a regular
What about-
season Titans-Ravens game.
Huh?
but
This
y'all
is
be
very different than a
49ers
regular.
fans will beat you up just for vibes, though.
That's
Hey.
especially if we play the Raiders.
All right, hey, what if hey,
Raiders, Niners, there's just fights everywhere.
How about this? What if the Grizzlies made it to the NBA Finals and we played the Knicks and your beloved fiance was walking down the street in New York in a Cedric Coward jersey?
She would not be doing that.
And somebody kicked her in the back and knocked her down.
That again, hypothetical situation that would never happen.
Why?
Why would it happen? Why would I be there?
Because we're in the
Why
NBA
would
Finals.
I allow
We're
her
in
to
the
do
NBA
that? I'd be like,
Finals.
yeah,
We're in the
okay.
NBA Finals.
Yeah, I would say, and if it's the first time the Knicks have been there in 27 years, I would be
Oh,
like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
you're not
coming
doing
up,
that.
you're
We're
coming-
not
you're-
wearing
you're-
it.
when you got to keep
That's-
coming up with reasons that you're victim
is the
blaming is
reason.
goalpost
That is the
mover.
reason.
Yeah.
That absolutely is the reason. I say we're not wearing. I would honestly say if we're going there, we're not rooting for the Grizzlies. We're just going to be quiet.
Oh my God.
We're gonna be quiet.
We're going to be chilled. It's the same way. I will tell you, I would never go to a 49ers game in Philadelphia and outwardly root for the 49ers. I would not do that.
Would you go
Like,
to Philadelphia
there's
with a Cowboys
I
jersey?
would say that is common sense.
There's common sense to this.
He did say common sense, but but I will say, Roser walked straight down the street in a Steve Young jersey in Nashville. Nobody said a word.
There were more of us than Titans fans.
They're really careful over there, bro.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody be hostile to an opposing fan in our arena.
I would go wear Grizzly stuff in Madison Square Garden on a regular season game.
You
but
could
like
walk
the
around in
finals
anything.
like
Hell,
that?
guys walk around my neighborhood.
Bro, we had intense playoff series with the Spurs and the Thunder, and nothing happened.
Nobody
I
gets
thought New York fans are different, though,
Nobody
bro.
gets hostile though. What I'm saying is nobody gets hostile here.
Nah, not yet.
Of course they're hostile in New York. They live in 200 square foot apartments and pay $3,000 for it.
Respectful.
And everybody's right next to each other, shoulder to shoulder all
Would
day.
you go? Would you go
And
to?
it's like,
just
and this
angry.
is like the only time of year it's nice outside.
No,
Yes.
for real. Would you go to an Eagles game in a Cowboys jersey?
100% no.
Yeah.
100%.
You would?
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah, like
No. Why?
common sense.
I mean, you're right. It's a part of common sense. But I mean, look,
I
bro.
will say, if I was going out on the street, let's say I'm a Spurs fan, I'm rooting on the Spurs.
Yeah.
I would 100% take off the jersey. And I
Before
would
you walked
I
out?
would try to be discreet, and I would try to stay away from literally. Yeah, I will say in Roser's, I'm not a victim blamer like Roser is, because I don't think. I still don't think that should happen to you.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't think it should either.
Oh, no!
But it's common sense.
Yeah, there is an element to like, you've got to draw the line. No, this is what victim blaming is, Roser. Let me just explain to you. You're asking for it.
I didn't say you're asking for it.
But that's what victim blaming is.
I didn't say
He's
they were
saying you're
asking
asking
for it.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
you don't
exactly
feel any
what
pity
it
for
is.
these people that got beat up last
I
night,
didn't say
Roser?
you're asking for
Yes,
it.
it is what you're saying.
I
That's
just said don't be surprised.
See, that
Don't
you're
be surprised.
you're
Don't be
asking.
surprised.
That's every victim blamer.
Don't be surprised if somebody put your head through a wall because
Fine, I'm a victim blamer. I like to do whatever.
You walked him into it.
You know
You're like the
what
lawyer
the
in the Michael
stakes
Jackson
are.
case. You're like the lawyer in the Michael Jackson case.
Like, you know what the stakes are here in this particular game.
You just walked him into it.
I did.
Like,
to
we
admitting
know
that he's a victim blamer.
You know what the stakes are.
Hey, work on your character.
God knows how much
Seriously.
people, how many people spent whatever they're going to be paying Klarna forever so they could go to that game.
Imagine spending $15K and getting your ass beat out. You leave the arena though.
I would be incensed. I would want to beat up a Spurs fan.
Right.
If you spend $15K to lose a watch on
Get
team,
your ass over here.
Yeah.
Give me my $15K, you idiot.
Hey,
Give me that wimpy jersey.
now I'm getting my money's worth.
Yeah.
Hey man, dropping $15K to watch your team lose is a tough one though.
Brother, I would be incensed.
Yeah,
But I
you
mean,
ain't never
like-
getting that. You're never getting that back.
It depends on who it is. Like,
No.
if you're like Mariska Hargitay courtside, like, bro,
But
whatever.
I'm saying,
No,
like,
but
if
a
you're
lot,
like
of,
to
a
you.
lot of those people, that was like a massive expense.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
you
They,
know.
they like financed it
Yes.
on Klarna.
Yeah, if you fight, I'm saying if I
It's the biggest game in New York history.
Yeah.
This has been my favorite team my whole life.
Yeah.
I understand. Like, if there was ever a thing that you were going to spend a fortune on, that's one that you
Yeah.
would do it if you were a massive Knicks fan. The other part that really sucks is like that 4 can't be a closeout game.
Yeah. But you can still get in for
So
the low
six,
price.
6 is going to be a zoo.
bruh.
Yeah, you can still, for a low price. In section 415 tomorrow night, you can sit 2 tickets together for $4,100 a piece.
If I was
Hey,
banking
dress up
on
as
it,
Danhausen, you can get in there
if
for
I
free.
was banking, this is what I'd say. I'd say Knicks win 4, Spurs 5, Knicks 6. That's what I'd guess.
I mean, that'd be dope. I know I was talking to Murph about
That's
it.
what I think. Don't you?
I kind of think San Antonio's going to win tomorrow night. I don't know.
Do you guys agree with this?
It might be
whoever
diarrhea,
wins,
but-
whoever wins tomorrow night wins the series. You agree with that?
Yes.
Yes.
I can agree with that. I can agree with whoever
I
wins
do.
tomorrow.
Because it would be best 2 out of 3, and
Yeah.
it's San
I
Antonio.
will
home
say
court.
after tomorrow night, the series goes 2 days rest the rest of the way.
Right.
So
Which
it's
is beneficial.
Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Friday.
was benefits Wemby and them because Wemby and them
does.
they were a little tired in those first 2 games.
Well, and they don't play. They only like look. He plays Carter Bryant and Cornette less than 10 minutes. Yeah. They're really doing that with 7 guys.
Yeah.
Carter Bryant's just out there to also like hit people too.
Bro, he's just also confused out there,
Yeah.
bro.
I like him though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
God, he's
he
athletic
looks
as
like the
hell.
bottom of a stingray.
Bro, they've
is
called
a-
him a lot of different things, bro, over the last couple weeks.
The stingray. When somebody put the side by side, I was like, oh my gosh.
They got his mom too. They called his mom on camera, bro.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I saw that.
Dude said, "Turn around."
These guys' moms are so young when you see them. Like I'm saying, like that's when you know we're old.
Yeah.
It's like you see like Carter Bryant's mom, and then you see the picture of Dylan Harper's mom. Who, by the way, have you seen all those stories about how she coached all of his teams?
Yeah, she works for Nike.
No, she coached all of his teams, like in high school and everything. Dylan Harper's mom.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? You don't hear that one a lot. You do not hear about mom being the head coach
Yeah.
of in elite prospects teams.
She was on the
And I don't think I've ever heard that.
She was on
before.
she was on like the Nike, like she was like the Nike EYBL coach. Like she was on that circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever see a female coach
Only
at
thing,
any of that?
only one I remember is Cooper Flagg's mom.
What?
Cooper Flagg's mom coached her team, bro.
I don't
You don't
remember
remember
that.
that?
No.
Yeah. It was a whole story. Yeah.
Interesting.
Let me see. Cooper Flagg's mom.
She was a She was a basketball coach?
Let me see. Make sure I'm not tweaking. Yeah, Cooper Flagg's mom coached several of his U teams, including his AAU team. Yeah.
I'll be damned.
I remember because she was coaching, walking up down the sideline.
I don't think I've ever seen Cooper Flagg's mom. I don't remember seeing her.
We did see his girl, though. Shout out to Cooper Flagg.
You think he's following in Dirk's footsteps?
Following Dirk's footsteps, bro. He laid the foundation. Now he's following him. He gonna be walking in with a plate next season.
Did you gain tremendous respect for Cooper Flagg?
I did.
When you saw his girlfriend? Yes, you think about him differently.
I gave him a hat tip.
Yes.
Hat tip for Cooper Flagg. When I saw that.
Because she is very beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And she's like 6'2", 6'3", too. She's tall.
Oh, so he's creating Wembies.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Super
Yeah.
kids,
That's,
bro. Super Tyus Joneses, bro.
You got to think ahead.
Yeah. Super Devin Bookers, bro.
Super Tyus Jones.
Super Devin Bookers. We stuck. Either it's gonna be Bam Adebayo in Asia or Cooper Flagg and his girl. We gotta do it. We gotta beat Wemby somehow. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ron Harper and his jeans, though. But yeah, the moms, boy.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back into this. Chris Vernon Show.
In the Tennessee Army National Guard, you can start a career in exciting fields, including science, communications, engineering, and medicine, all while earning money for your education. This training will boost your eligibility for a high-paying and rewarding profession. And you can get it all while serving part-time in your community. The Tennessee Army National Guard can pay for up to 100% of your college tuition. To learn more, visit nationalguard.com/T-N.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for Hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
Get ready, Grizzlies fans. It is time for the Surfside Can Shuffle. Can you keep up with the cans and find Mac the Crab?
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP? Since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz Gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years!
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
The Grizzlies are proud to team up with Prime Global Group, a company on a mission to redefine real estate investment. By leveraging deep experience, strategic insight, and robust resources, Prime Global Group is shaping a smarter, socially responsible future. Whether you're an investor or simply curious, now's the time to explore innovative strategies that align with your values. Join the movement and discover how you can be a part of this exciting evolution. Visit primeglobalgroup.net to learn more and connect with the team today. That's primeglobalgroup.net.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Orthopedic injuries can be unpredictable, unforeseen, and unscheduled, and Ortho South understands this better than anyone. Since your injuries don't make appointments, you don't need to either. That's because Ortho South welcomes walk-ins during the weekdays, in the evenings, and even on Saturdays. So next time an unforeseen injury makes an unscheduled appearance in your life, visit orthosouth.org to find your nearest urgent care location. Just walk in, and Ortho South will take care of everything, especially you. Learn more at orthosouth.org. That's orthosouth at orthosouth.org.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. and wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Cedric Howard was named to the NBA's all-rookie first team. I am ecstatic that Cedric Howard's rookie season gets rewarded with first-teamer status. I remember so quickly understanding, like, oh yeah, Cedric Howard needs to start for this team. And oh yes, Cedric Howard has the potential to be something really, really special.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those
A
voices
new era of
saying,
Grizzlies basketball is taking shape, and you can be here from the very beginning at the 2026 NBA Draft Party presented by Southland Casino Hotel at FedEx Forum on Tuesday, June 23rd. This party is free to attend, so grab your friends, join Grizz Nation, and see who the Grizzlies select in the first round of a talent-packed draft. Mark your calendar today and get all the info at grizzlies.com/draft. Grizzlies.com/draft. I actually wrote down earlier today, we have there's a lot of noise that goes on with any NBA draft. I even saw this morning when I was scrolling around that Adrian Wojnarowski, who still does a basketball podcast, had on Jonathan Gavoni, who ran Draft Express for many, many years, still does, and asked him who he would take number one in the draft. And Gavoni has been rather consistent the entire time that he would take Darren Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks he's the most special talent in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, and number two, I would take Cameron Boozer. And I think the analytics are the analytics, and he is absolutely off the charts, and a lot of teams pay attention to that, and Cameron Boozer, and he lists all the reasons. And then three, he would take DeBansta, right? And he said, and look, time will tell, and we can come back and look at this, right? If I was right or whatever. But you see stuff like that. The point is, whether it's Gavoni, who is obviously a lot of people have listened to for many, many years, or whether it is, when we were talking about the Sam Vecini article yesterday, there's a lot of people that you respect that pay attention to the draft that might have differing opinions on this. Some are putting together who they would take. Some are putting together like mock drafts of what they think's going to happen. Then there's all the trade talks and what if they did this and what if they did this and what if they did this, right? In the end, the odds are posted by these sports books now on who is going to go where. Like, people can go and they can bet on it if they want to. Right now, AJ DeBonsta is minus 425 to go number one in the draft. All right. The second pick to the Utah Jazz, Peterson, is minus 175. And the third pick in the draft, Boozer, is minus 240 to go third in the draft, which is, of course, the Grizzlies pick. So that is, and then the other ones would be obviously Peterson, Wilson, or DeBonsta. I think, and again, Those are the odds right now with, 2 weeks or something to go?
Mm-hmm.
Really, I guess it's 2 weeks from Thursday. Is that right? 2 weeks?
Yep.
2 weeks from 2 weeks.
It's
or today.
It's a Tuesday.
Oh,
it's on
you're
a
right.
Tuesday. Yeah,
it's 2 weeks from today.
Yeah.
So as of today, with 2 weeks from today being the NBA draft, overwhelming favor for DeBonsta to go 1. And then Peter, so despite what anybody is saying and the noise and the mocks and whatever else, the odds are right now that it goes DeBonsta, Peterson, Boozer. It'll be interesting to see if it goes exactly how everybody has predicted it because that would be the same prediction that everybody made the second the lottery popped.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The second the lottery popped. And you do wonder if some of it is for, need. Simply because, if Utah decides, hey, we want Cameron Boozer, and that changes things for the Grizzlies pick, they're moving Markkanen, right? You're not drafting Cameron Boozer second overall to play behind a guy or to be your sixth man, right? You're playing him because you're in love with him.
Right.
And so then you would move off of somebody. And so things can obviously happen like that, but Peterson is a supernatural fit. And there are at least some people out there, i.e. Gavoni, that would take him number 1. And frankly would take both him and Boozer over DeMonsta. I've talked to people like that too. You know what I mean? There's people I know that, that I'm not trying to take anything away from DeBonsta. I'm just saying, there are differing opinions on this, and certainly depending on what you look at, if it feels like DeBonsta is the overwhelming favorite to be number 1, and DeBonsta has been awesome since. I heard about him 10 years ago. It feels like he's always been destined for this, and is great, and had a great freshman season, and you would be surprised if AJ DeBonsta is not an outstanding pro, right? Mm-hmm. But there are certainly people that do the eye test thing or just love talent over everything. They sit there and they say, I prefer Darren Peterson. And I am willing to overlook what just happened at Kansas and any kind of detractors because he's the most talented player. He's the best player. And then the other people that say, look, have we not learned anything? These numbers tell a story, and the numbers tell the story that Boozer's the best guy. Yeah. He is the youngest and the best, and he's always been the best. And you can watch and see what you want to see, but then you're going to go look at the data, and the data tells you, this guy is the winningest player we got. Mm-hmm. And he has been productive, and he has won in high school, and he's won in AAU, and he's won in college, and then he enrolled early, and then he was the best player.
Yes. The more I watch him, I'm like, oh, boy.
He was the best player in this is an argument I used for Flag last year. That matters to me. In a day and age where everybody's reclassing the other direction to make it easier for them, we're seeing this all the time in high school sports right now, where it's they got 19 and 20-year-olds that are playing as high school seniors. And it's the kid that classes up and is better than everybody, he's the one to pay attention to. Yeah. The one that plays up because he's playing people older than him. And he's better than them.
Yes.
You're playing people younger than you, it's not nearly as impressive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so that is the thing. But and then obviously we hadn't even mentioned Wilson. But I have not seen anybody that expects Wilson to. I thought that we might get a little heat on Wilson crashing the top 3. Somebody would say, hey man, you know what? Don't rule him out.
Right.
But it feels like everybody
moving up than that. Yeah.
It feels like everybody, nobody is saying, people are speculating that Boozer could be a mover.
Yeah.
But nobody is speculating that Caleb Wilson's going to be in the top 3.
Yeah.
And I will say he's overwhelmingly the odds-on favorite to go 4.
Yeah.
So,
unless
we're 2 weeks away.
What I'm saying is if DeBonsta is minus 425 to go number 1, it's really just a matter of who Utah takes.
And I think it says something about that because usually 2 weeks out, you're still talking about the rumor mill's really going about, could this guy sneak into the top 3? Could this guy sneak into the top 4? Could this guy sneak into the top 2? Could this team trade up for this, trade up for that? And that's kind of all been died down and shot, and it seems like it's settling into these are the top 3 guys, and this is what it is.
Yes. But also that nobody, also that's the odd thing about Wilson, nobody has pontificated he's moving up. Also, no one has pontificated he's moving down.
Yeah.
Nobody's like, maybe Wagler goes 4, maybe Acuff goes 4. Like, nobody says that.
Yeah.
That's the odd thing. That it's just like, so, I don't know. Something might be awry.
Yeah.
Something might be awry. You know what I mean?
Let me look at this
These next 2 weeks, bro, are going to be so interesting. I'm so excited, bro. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, I know.
I'm giddy, bro.
All right. The other thing I wanted to get to. What were you going to say, Roser?
No, I was trying to look at Danny Ainge to just get a gauge. Because it's the talk, like, is it Peterson or would they take Boozer? Carlos Boozer played for the Utah Jazz, and obviously
he works for them, right?
Yeah, and like knows people. Yeah, obviously, like knows people there. And I was just trying to look at his like draft history. And I feel like Ainge goes for the athlete, too.
Yes.
Like, he goes for the athlete.
Also, the elite level high school player.
The elite level. Like, everybody in Boston was like,
yes,
Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn, he played at Providence down the street. He's the All-American. And he said, no, I'm taking Jaylen Brown, number 3, the elite high school talent.
Yes. Also, Dragon Bender was on a lot of mocks.
Yeah, Dragon Bender there. He took Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, the elite high school talent. Avery Bradley was an elite high school talent. So it does feel like
all 3 of them.
I'm not scared of Peterson.
I mean, all 3 of them are high school talents, though.
Yeah.
No,
they all are. But the athleticism is, if you look at like who's Peterson's the athlete. So
Peterson also Peterson has way less on-court questions.
Yeah, his stuff comes off.
That one's fair.
His stuff comes off.
You watch it and you go, oh,
undeniable,
Jesus.
bro. Yeah. Undeniable, bro.
It's all like, what is going on with this kid?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, you know what I mean?
What do you think about the
Can
reason
I
he
trust
wants
you
play,
to be the guy?
What about the he wants to play point guard thing? I saw that. I was like, that's because most of the ones I see when he gets put in Utah is he's the one. Keontae George is the 2.
Yeah.
Like it's like he wants to play point guard wherever he goes.
I mean,
so I'm like,
Keontae George is not a natural point guard.
No,
either.
he's a chuck.
And I would say, if you say would Danny Ainge be worried about the other stuff, the distractions that there were at Kansas with Peterson, and I would probably say Danny Ainge has been around the NBA for 40 years or whatever. He's probably seen everything.
Well, and
he dealt with crazy Kyrie for a year in Boston.
Also instructional that he took Ace Bailey last year.
Right. Athlete, distractions, a little bit of
also
some
took Cody Williams, who sucks.
He is a 2-pack.
But he's like
but Cody Williams was a big time recruit.
Yes, the athlete take the athlete. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
2-pack.
Yeah, because I mean there is that. That's more old school, which is like, bro, I can. There are things you can develop. What you can't develop is being those top 1%ers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can develop some of the other stuff, but what you're still always going to be at a disadvantage to this guy if I can develop this other stuff because he's not like you. Yeah. He's not. He is. He's gifted.
I do wonder after the draft if you did it right after, like it's already said and done, like if you anonymously polled, like I don't know the GMs who don't have the top 3 picks, who they would say. Like if it was anonymous, just did an anonymous poll, who would you have taken number 1? What it would be split amongst AJ, Peterson, and Boozer, how split it would be.
That's fair. All right, so I got to get to this story before we get out of here. This Texas court ruling on Brendan Sorsby that we talked about yesterday. They've scheduled. You ready for this? You're going to love this. It's exactly what I was telling you guys yesterday, which is you play it out. Then in retrospect, you say, oh, my God, how messed up was that? And then they say, hey, guess what? He was ruled ineligible, and all of those records are struck, and everybody's like, yeah, who cares, right? Same way, if we're being fair, the same way we felt about Derrick Rose. And it was like, oh no, don't take our Final Four banner down. Like, that was the greatest thing ever.
Yes.
That season was amazing, and I couldn't care less. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. This is so appalling. They set the trial date for February 8th.
Bro, that's the end of the season?
Yeah, that's it.
Come on, bro.
No, 2 weeks after the national championship.
Amazing.
I don't know,
Come
and
on,
it wasn't
bro.
even photoshopped. I saw going around this morning. Somebody posted a picture and it was like, "This is the judge that cleared Brendan Sorsby, or gave Brendan Sorsby the injunction," and it was him with the friggin' the mustachioed, pistols up guy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The 99th District Court in Lubbock, Texas, where Texas Tech is located, scheduled the trial on Monday.
What are we doing, bro? Look at this dude.
That's incredible.
He's like, bro, we're going to be good by any means necessary, dog. That's crazy.
How crooked is this? Then scheduled the trial for 2 weeks after the national title game. That's when we'll get to it.
Well, okay, look, we got other things to worry about.
Bro.
We got other things to get to in Lubbock, Texas, before we get to the Brandon Sorsby case. Bro, Lubbock, Texas is small as hell.
Okay.
Yes. It's a college town.
Small as hell.
Small college town, yeah.
But and you have seen other schools like step up. Athletic department leaders at Georgia and Nebraska instructed coaches and school sports administrators not to schedule Texas Tech in any future athletic competitions.
Oh.
We are not scheduling Texas Tech moving forward. Not that this would particularly matter, but it said, by the way, this Ken Curry that you just showed the picture of, it says retired Lubbock judge Ken Curry. He's not even.
He came out of retirement to make a ruling.
He had to make sure this happened, bro. He look, dust off the jersey like Michael Jordan, bro, like Serena Williams.
I swear to you. It says retired Lubbock judge Ken Curry granted Sorsby a temporary injunction against the NCAA, allowing him to play in the 2026 season. He'll sit out the first 2 games against Abilene and Oregon State, but is eligible for the Big 12 opener against Houston on September 18th. The court ruled that Sorsby would suffer probable, imminent, and irreparable injury if he were not allowed to participate in college athletics this season while his gambling case proceeds through the legal system. The NCAA ruled Sorsby permanently ineligible after he admitted to placing thousands of bets over 4 years, including multiple on his own team while he was redshirting at Indiana. Georgia and Nebraska both sent memos to staff urging a scheduling moratorium, including language offering direct instructions on how to proceed if current scheduling conversations were underway with the Red Raiders. And then you have, the people coming out in college athletics that are condemning this. I mean, this is insane. The NCAA ruled him permanently ineligible for gambling on his own team while he was redshirting in Indiana. Thousands of bets over 4 years. Just like made a mockery of the no gambling thing. And then gets a judge in the local town to grant an injunction so that the trial will take place after the college football season.
Yeah.
Bro,
this is so much worse than the Trinidad Shambles one.
Yeah.
The Trinidad Shambles one was basically they wanted to get another year. The NCAA said, no. You've played enough. You don't get another year. There's like, here's the standard. You don't meet the standard. I know that this can be a moving line, but like, we're not giving you a 7th year, whatever the hell it is, to play college football for another year. You don't get it. So they said, you don't get another year. And then they got a local judge to say, nah, how about we revisit this, rather than go to court because you guys lose every time. We'll revisit it at the end of the year. It's like, okay, so he's just going to play football.
Right. Yeah.
But this one is, that's like, I want another year to play football, which is, okay, whatever. This guy, broke the Cardinal. He's committed the cardinal sin, which is like, actively gambling.
Gambling.
They're like,
Gambling
you are ruled ineligible. And they're like, Actually, he's not.
He's not.
We play in Lubbock, Texas. He's playing
Can
for
you
us.
not enforce anything?
They cannot enforce anything.
You pick up your own rules, bro.
If you're the NCAA, this is the one, though.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Because it can get worse.
You know what, asshole? Let's go. Let's go to court.
Yeah.
Let's go to court.
Because you're opening up a can of worms, bro.
Yeah.
Because
you know what, bro? You know what? With you, fine. We didn't want to go because Trinidad Chamble's lawyer could probably find some guy that we gave an extra year to that we shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But you
were gambling on your team's games, bro.
All right. This is the one. We're drawing the line here. You don't get the point.
Yeah.
You finally reached the point. Everybody thinks we're just scared to take anything to court. You know what, bro? We're making a special exception for this. Let's go to court.
Yeah.
Who is ruling in your favor? That's madness.
It's madness.
You placed thousands of bets.
And some on the team you were on.
Yes.
That's the biggest one. You were on a team and you placed bets on them.
Right.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like that is like the
thousands of bets.
Yeah, that is the rule, bro. That is the rule. Like,
and everybody knows.
Yeah, everybody knows, bro.
Like, you know what,
You
bro?
didn't try to hide it. You was on
How about this?
Brandon.Sorsby723.
Yeah. How about we do go to court? For you,
let's do. You know what? Let's do this.
I agree with you. We lose all of these.
Yeah.
Every time we try to not make somebody eligible or stop a transfer or whatever, and somebody threatens us to go to court, we're like, you know what? Fine. Just do it.
Let's do it, bro.
And we don't feel like losing another lawsuit. But on this one, Sorsby, you know what, bro?
We can win this one.
All right. Enough is enough.
We can win.
This is finally one we can win. You should not be allowed to play.
Yeah.
We ruled you permanently ineligible, and we think that that's going to hold up in a court. We got to be able to have some rule.
There has to be some rules, some integrity here.
At some point. Because that is like the
just
thing.
like 1% integrity.
Yes.
We got to have 1%.
That is the thing.
These other things, like if you want to say, like, oh, we gave this guy a year for a nefarious reason, and we gave this guy a year for a nefarious reason, and we didn't punish this guy, fine. You're going to be able to find. But, like, what you're not going to find is us being okay with you placing.
Right.
Bro, people get
We
suspended
got to draw the line somewhere, bro.
Yeah.
People get suspended for tattoos, bro.
Right.
And like this dude bet on his team, and he's still.
We've got to draw the line somewhere.
He's still for the play.
We'll see you in court.
He's still for the play, bro.
Brendan Sorsby finally pushed them too far.
Too far.
Yeah, bro.
Finally went too far.
And this old guy with the picture with the mascot. I mean, this is something out of a movie.
Yeah, like Friday Night Lights.
Like, we're going to take care of it, Brendan.
we got you, bro.
It's real Texas stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is real Texas
He said
football stuff.
retired judge.
Yeah.
How does a retired judge? He's not even active.
They don't have anything else to do in Lubbock,
He
Texas.
came out
bro.
of retirement
Yeah,
wearing the
came out of-
4-5
yeah,
to
he
do it.
did.
Right back out wearing the 4-5.
He don't. Lubbock ain't got nothing else to do, bro. Texas Tech football is life. We're gonna be good this year, buddy.
Yes.
We're gonna be good down here in Lubbock, Texas,
Yes.
buddy. Yeah, we're gonna be. Hey, by any means necessary. I got some Memphis football news for you, Vernon. Are you familiar with Brian Kelly?
Yes.
Former LSU coach,
Former Cincinnati coach.
former Cincinnati coach. My family. He is an unofficial consultant. He's not getting paid with Charles Huff and the Memphis Tigers.
No. He's part of the Memphis family?
He's part of the Memphis family. Come
Oh,
on,
my
man.
God.
Charles Huff got Brian Kelly to be a part of the Memphis football staff. This is why we got to have Charles in the studio. We got to.
He's helping
Brian
us
Kelly?
with football. We're helping him with his southern accent.
Brian Kelly, bro. Look, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do you guys have subscriptions?
No, come on now.
Is it
I
the
do.
commercial
Click it.
appeal?
I
Yeah,
do.
Yeah, read
I
it.
do.
Read the story to us.
Well, no. I'm interested in the second part you say.
Oh, the conference alignment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it important towards that?
Shout out Jonah Dillon, man. Getting this.
Why is it important towards that? Let's see. I do have a subscription.
Yeah, my joint stopped me immediately on the paywall.
Did it really?
Yeah, I tried to click the story. That joint said, nope.
Oh.
Oh, we had,
you
we
know
had
what?
Charlie Strong and Jimbo Fisher here during the spring.
Really?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and they consulted. The Tigers had visits with Texas coach former Texas coach Charlie Strong, and former Florida State and Texas A&M coach Jimbo
Telling you,
Fisher.
bro, we going up,
and Huff
bro.
and his staff have also consulted with former LSU coach Brian Kelly. Among the reasons Huff wanted feedback from those coaches, they have experienced the power conference level, and that's where Memphis wants to go. Obviously, we're trying to get to the P4, so I wanted some P4 eyes on everything so they could say, okay, here are areas where you may need to improve or adjust if you're going to go P4. I got on a call with Brian, and we talked for about an hour. One of the things he has seen grow are recruiting departments. And as they continue to change these rules, who can go on the road recruiting, it's changing now. It's not just the students that graduated that's giving tours and opening doors for families now. It's more like the NFL as far as people that you want in that department. You've got to have a little bit more experience because that department is going to become more and more like the scouting department of the NFL.
Here,
that's interesting.
Down at the bottom, he says that Charlie Strong's going to be back at practices. And he also says the advice that Huff got from those three coaches had a common through line: recruiting.
Yeah.
Fisher told Huff that the best NFL teams are the ones that draft the best in rounds 4 through 7. And he told Huff to start looking for those type of players when they're in college. You're probably not getting into a situation you're probably not getting into a situation if we get into the ACC or the Big 12 where money-wise, right off the bat, we're going to be able to pay for a 5-star. So how do we evaluate? What's our metrics of evaluation of those tweener kids? What are the size parameters? What are the skill sets that we can't coach that the kid already has? Kelly is consulting for multiple programs. Is not part of the Memphis staff and is not being paid. Huff said he'll start checking in with Kelly more towards the beginning of the end, toward the end of the season when Memphis is focused on recruiting and building the 2027 roster in the transfer portal. Okay, so he's just kind of like guidance.
Yeah, which is dope to see that
Charlie Strong's actually going to be boots on the ground, watching.
Yeah,
I thought the interesting thing that Huff said here is you've got to have a little bit more experience because that department, your recruiting department, is going to become more and more like the scouting department in the NFL, which is further like, dude, these are not becoming programs anymore in college.
Yep.
These are organizations. Like they're full-on organizations.
With GMs. And
and we have a full scouting department that recruits and
looks
looks for these players and does all of this work.
I love that he's tapping into that, though, because I feel like you're really taking that next step to get Memphis to that. You know, you talked about, like, he said it on the interview with Matt Enfield.
Yep.
We want to be in a Power 4 program by, 2028? Mm-hmm. And, like, he's taking the actual steps. Like, sometimes words are different, but when you have actual actions to match it, like, all right, Coach Huff.
We'll see.
I'm rocking, bro.
Did you see that video they posted yesterday? I don't know who the assistant coach is.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like an animal. He looks like a wrestler.
Yeah. Like, bite your head off.
He's like, we got, what did he say, 82 days?
82 days.
Is that what he said? No, not 82.
Hold on, I got the video right here. Hold on.
In 82 days. The choices you make, do the uncomfortable. And he starts screaming at all of them. I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Look, we might be in for a good year, man.
That guy looked tough as nails.
Make the decision today is what the caption says. Make the
it.
decision today to do all the little things.
Yeah, he's all tatted up. He looks big as an ox. Yeah, that dude, who is that dude?
I don't know. I think that maybe
a new assistant coach.
He looks like a strength and conditioning guy, bro. He built like a strength and conditioning guy.
He looks like somebody you wouldn't want to run up on in an alley. He looks tough. He does. He looks like he should be in Fast and Furious. Something. You know what I mean? He's pulling up in a friggin' a muscle car.
Yeah, man.
I bet that guy's got I bet that guy's car is loud as crap.
For sure. He drinks like shakes and like stuff for breakfast, eggs and shakes for breakfast. Yeah, he's on. Yeah. Memphis football might be.
Why not us?
Spot the ball, bro.
Why
Spot
not
the
us?
ball. Spot the ball.
Spot the
bro.
ball.
Spot the ball.
Spot the ball. What is it? What is the? What did he keep saying?
Spot the ball.
No, it wasn't spot the ball.
He had another one too.
What's the other one? Hold on, let me see.
It's not all in. That was Silverfield.
Yeah, he did have another one.
What's his other one?
He did.
What is it?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I got to spot the ball, bro. What's the other Charles Huff?
Doggone it.
Jayla, can you play that video so people can see that video?
What was the Charles Huff
Let me
one?
see. I'm gonna go to his Twitter real quick. Give me a second. So I can find it. No, it's not Go Tigers Go. That's old. Close the gap.
Close the gap.
Close the gap.
Yeah. Close the gap.
Anton Michael Strahan. Close the gap.
Close the gap.
Close the gap.
That's it. All right, that's going to do it for today's show. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Rose across the glass. Thanks to Jalen back in the studio. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, we gone.